What's up, everyone? Yep, it's your friend Movie and Game Lover 98 here to do my first Guess the Voice Impression stream with friends, part 1, 2025 edition. So yep, let's get started. I hope you guys are looking forward to this and anyone's welcome to join some of my friends. But I need to address some rules in the live chat. Here we go. It's this one. Yep, rules. If anyone's screen is making inappropriate background noises, showing inappropriate stuff, spam commenting, arriving too early, playing copyright music, or any of that other unacceptable BS stuff, I'll have to kick them out of the stream or not allow them in at all. And swearing is technically allowed as long as you guys don't do it too much. And yep, now that those rules are out of the way, let me go and provide the link a few times. And the link will also be provided in the description as well. Okay. As soon as some people join, I can start doing impressions with them. Yep, I hope some people do join, some good ones who can do impressions with me. And still waiting on some people, guys. Trying to see if some good people will join. Because I do not allow people's screen in this unless I say it's okay. So, yep, everyone's day. How's your guys' day going? Mine's going very well. I had a very awesome day off today. Because this one I like to wait for people to get in. Then we can start doing stuff. It's just different, like I did with some other people's streams. That's what I know about. Yep, I had an amazing day off today, guys. Yeah, I had an amazing day off today. I did the usual stuff on my day off today. And of course, yeah, everyone knows that some people might have to be busy on their usual Friday, or some other people have been really busy on their days off on a Friday. Excuse me. Or you know what, guys? Uh, I'm just gonna just go ahead and do an impression. But luckily, nothing's giving me issues. I can just easily do it like this. Of course, because this is the anniversary month of a very special franchise. I'm gonna do this impression just like this. Okay, Flip Clover turns. Then we can do the impressions. Or just keep the Alexa off, Flip Clover turns, because you know that I don't like seeing stuff, just hearing stuff on other people's screens, giving me distractions. I don't know if this is a good idea. Well, if you're too shy, then just don't look at me then. You can talk with your screen off. You can talk with your screen off, but still have the audio on. But you have to make sure your area's safe. You said toss of friends, I'm on my way. Please note I'm shy. Well, I don't know if you're... Okay. Well, anyway, there's a guest who it is. Oh, yeah, you're here, Flip Clover returns. Then we can do the impressions. Alright. Let's make sure add to now.
All right.
Hey, Flip Clover returns. Welcome to welcome to my first Guess the Voice Impression Stream 2025 edition.
Yeah.
I will start off with an impression now that you're here. I will do it because it's the special anniversary of something. Thomas is a tank. Yeah.
Unplugged my Alexa and turned it off, so
you
don't get to hear it.
Okay. Okay, but now let me start. Yeah, like this. Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor. He's a cheeky little engine with 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. He is a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about, ready for the big engines to take on long journeys. And when trains come in, He pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go and rust. Yep, Thomas gets tricked. The very first episode Thomas Friends ever made, or it's in the USA, but it's UK Thomas and Gordon.
Yep.
Alright, now I can do another one very well. Look, Max, real dragons! It says, we better stay far, far. Cassie, where are you going?
I know that one. It's from To
Yes.
Fly with Dragons.
The premiere episode of Dragon Tales, of course. And then, of course, the same quote from that same episode. Oh, hello again, Sior and Abel. And yeah, he's saying hello to you, Flicklo Returns. I'm doing amazing. We are having fun. I just start up with 2 very good impressions.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do one.
Hopefully, please no bad ones. Well, even though it's safe to do, at least switch off doing good, and even if it's bad or good, who honestly cares? It's only the first part anyway. It's only the first part anyway of guessing impressions, part 1 anyway.
Yeah. Let me see. Here's one from. Oh, let me see. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Nobody told me it was going to be dark in there!
Why do you think they call it the Forest of Darkness?
But it's really, really dark! There might be monsters in here! Big, huge, hairy, scary monsters!
Oh, and then what about this impression where... Oh, yeah. Yeah. And this impression... Yeah, that's from the Forest of Darkness, the sister episode to Fly with Dragons. And then, of course, we'll do another one very well. I know this one very well off the top of my head. We could do normal stuff and fan-made stuff, because we could do normal and fan-made stuff, because it's about doing anything. So let's just keep doing normal stuff. Because I think like this one every half hour we'll do normal and fan-made stuff. So anyway, let's get to doing normal things, impressions. Oh yeah.
Oh,
As I was, yes, this.
CEO
Yeah. But oh yeah, I'm trying to. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. That's yes. Of course. Yes. Yep. We are. Yes, I will keep it up. I'm doing. And glad. Yes, you are doing great. By the way, CEO and Abel. But anyway. Yep. This impression very well. Off the top of my head, like this, it goes, I think they've never seen a new toy before. Well, sure, look at him. He's got more gadgets on him than a Swiss Army knife. Ta! Please be careful. You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off. Hey, a laser! No. So, oh, I didn't know today was your birthday, Johnny Test Rocks Super Y Sucks 2007. Well, I guess happy birthday, and of course, I forgot today's also the 22nd anniversary of Pixar's Finding Nemo, and of course, well, I know this is the 5-year contribution passing of Michael Angelis, the UK narrator of Thomas.
Yes, because
yeah,
he was 76 when he passed.
Yeah. But if he was still here in this year, 81 years old, that's why I say, like, well, he tried his hardest at the age of 76. But yeah, now let me see if I can do another impression. Yeah, this impression I know very well off the top of my head. Is this... Okay, you stay here. I'll fly up and find the others.
Okay. Wait. I'm afraid to stay alone.
Okay, I'll stay here and you fly up and find the others.
Okay. Wait. I can't fly.
Good, because I'm afraid to stay alone too.
I know that one. That's from Not a Problem.
which was only available on a VHS under the VHS Keep on Trying, which I want to find that VHS.
Yeah, believe it or not, I think that was the very first VHS of Dragon Tales I watched all the way through. The ones that I watched prior were all DVDs.
Yeah. And I know this impression very well off the top of my head. Like this, that's a good engine. There's nothing like determination. I want you to pull some freight cars for me. James was delighted and puffed away. Here is your freight train, James, said Thomas. Have you got some bootlaces ready? And he ran off laughing. Ha ha ha.
I think that's from Foolish Freight Cars, aka the US version of Troublesome Trucks.
Yep, the Ringo Starr US dub, which we all know is on all VHS versions of James Learns a Lesson and Other Stories.
Yeah. There's also
Yeah.
a Carlin version of that in Thomas's Friends Help Out, I think.
Yeah, in Thomas's Friends Help Out in a specific Shining Time Station episode, which I won't, because I know you haven't seen a single episode of Shining Time Station quite yet.
Yeah, apparently on the DVD, they cut out the "after that performance, you deserve to keep your red coat" line at the end.
In the Carlin dub on that one, but at least in Ringo's dub, they say that.
Yeah.
I know if you have Amazon Prime, Flick Love Returns, which I don't think you have Amazon Prime. I'm pretty sure on the Amazon Prime version of Foolish Freight Cars, if you had Amazon Prime, they do make George Carlin make the "after that performance, you deserve to keep your red coat."
Yeah, and I think that version is also up on YouTube because I don't have Amazon Prime.
Okay, well, I don't watch stuff on YouTube that much. Well, sometimes I will if it's just a cool video or something, but anyway. Okay, okay, you can go next if you like, or if you want me to do another one that's...
Let me see.
Okay, luckily I'm just seeing how long we've been on this for a while.
You can't be a leader without a train to follow you. You don't have a train,
Gordon said. Toad felt sadder still. Oliver wanted to help. You're a very useful brake van, Toad. You help me brake, and you keep my freight cars in order when we go down hills. Yeah, busy going backwards from Season 5 of Thomas and Friends, which can be found on the VHS and DVD Cranky Bugs and Other Thomas Stories.
Yeah.
And I love busy going... Yeah.
And the thing is, if the Thomas stuff is on... If the Thomas DVD stuff or releases are on DVD, then there's no need for me to get the VHS versions of them, because I only get the VHS versions of them if they are not given DVD releases, like the Tenders and Turntables VHS.
Yeah, I know. We all know what you mentioned before, but anyway, let's move on to the next impression because we already talked about that. Okay, now on to another impression. But okay, this impression very well off the top of my head. Oh yeah, this impression very well. This is... Don't love this. Do you think she's gonna leave again?
No way! I'm just kidding! Hurry up so that we can play again!
Definitely! Oh, you're here, P Productions. Okay. Well, hopefully check to make sure everything's safe. Check everything around your place just to be sure. Nothing in the background's being noisy or etc. Oh, okay. Pause your TV. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yes, please.
Bonjour, everyone. How's it going?
Welcome, PD Productions. Welcome to the first Guest the Voice Impression Stream Part 1 2025 edition. Me and Flick Love Returns are doing amazing. We just did a couple impressions.
Nice.
We start off with a couple of them, yeah?
Nice. And I just got my cousin and I just got done rehearsing and
that's fun.
Recording a new song cover. It's not finished yet. We haven't recorded it yet, but we will soon. We just got done, like getting started and shit. And
I know.
Plus watching Jimmy Neutron right now as well.
Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, the pilot movie to the TV series.
No, watching the actual show.
the show. Okay, what?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Well, okay, it's an episode. I thought it was the movie. Well, you said Jimmy Neutron. I thought it was either the movie or the show or the series. I couldn't.
I have the complete series DVD right here.
I need to get that. But anyway,
I recommend
doing-
it. It's one of my favorite shows.
I'll get it. I'll hunt it down. I know what it looks like. I've seen pictures of it online. But anyway,
I have a
okay,
perfect. I have a perfect quote to start with. How about this? Speaking of Jimmy Neutron, think, Brain Blast.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's a nice one from Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. The series, at least.
The movie and
Okay.
series.
Okay, he does it in both. I didn't realize in both the series and the movie. But anyway, now let me do another impression very well off the top of my head.
Take it away.
Yeah. Basically, like this is just listen, Light Snack. You stay away from it. He's mine, and no one is taking him away from me.
What are you talking about? Where's that bonding strap?
Earl. And another thing, stop with this spaceman thing. It's getting on my nerves.
You say you want to logically play with Star Command?
Oh, okay. Ooh, well, so you want to do it the hard way, huh?
Don't even think about it, cowboy.
Oh, yeah? Tough guy?
The air is toxic. How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.
All right.
You actually think you're the Buzz Lightyear? Oh, all this time I thought it was an act. Hey, guys, look. It's the real Buzz Lightyear.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no. Buzz-looking alien.
Where?
Bah! Yeah.
Here's another one. Oh no!
Oh, what?
Oh no!
Oh, what?
Oh no!
Oh, what?
He's asleep.
Oh, no!
He has fallen asleep again. The candle. Jeff was falling asleep with a candle in Dance Party. Remember that? He's holding a candle. How can someone fall asleep and hold a candle? Anyways,
I don't. Hold on, there's someone else trying to get in, guys. Kick Train Guy 2025 Productions is trying to get in. I don't know if this is such a good idea because there's already 2 people joining me. I don't think this is such a good idea, but anyway.
let's see.
Do you? Let's see who wants to go next. Either me or Flick Love Returns.
All right.
You can go next. Okay.
Let me see. For those that may not know the impression, I will start.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I know you're a good guy, Train Guy 2025 Productions, but you need to check around your space because I don't want to experience that thing that happened back in 2023 that made me had to do one of my streams all over again.
All right.
But I want to show this first before you do your impression, Flickler Returns. I want to show you guys this. This is the cool Thomas Playrail Thomas. It's available on Amazon or eBay.
Oh, Tomy Thomas. Is that from like the 90s or 80s?
No, this is the Thomas that's modeled after his appearance in the Railway series. I have the Annie Clarabelle as well. This is a recent Tomy Playrail Thomas that came out. There's also another pack that just came out this year, but it has a CGI Thomas.
Very
Wow.
I'm thinking of getting. It's so cool. You guys should look for it on Amazon or eBay, but it might be expensive. Just be careful. It might be expensive.
Because plus, I do know that the Bachman Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle pack, it's definitely expensive.
Yeah. But anyway, and now you can say your impression. Flickler
All
Returns.
right.
All
right.
Well,
Oh no! If they can't get out, that means there's no show. And if there's no show, then all the people who want to hear the music will be sad. And if all those people are sad, they may not go to work tomorrow. And if they don't go to work tomorrow, the economy will collapse. And if the economy collapses, the country will be doomed. Doomed, I tell you. This is terrible.
oh my gosh, an Arthur episode. Is that an Arthur episode?
No.
I think it is.
Nope.
SpongeBob?
No, it's not.
Actually from the Sesame Street special.
Oh, okay, so that's-
Palooza at the very beginning.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something like from a
that was
yeah.
Telly Monster.
Okay, it was Telly Monster doing it. If I have to. But anyway,
Let's
okay.
see.
Now,
How
yeah.
about this one? Let's see. Not the second. Oh no!
A what?
Oh no!
A what?
Anthony's lost his appetite.
Oh no!
Oh, it's true, Mari. I just don't feel like eating anymore. Yeah, from Splish Splash Big Red Boat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And of course, this impression off the top of my head is this. Buzz! Oh, Buzz! Buzz Lightyear! Buzz Lightyear, thank goodness. We've got trouble.
Trouble? Where?
Down there. Just down there. A helpless toys. He's trapped, Buzz.
We have no time to lose. I don't see anything.
Oh, but he's there. Just keep looking.
A toy.
Oh,
And thumbtacks.
oh. Buzz. Buzz.
The Willem scream. I don't see him in the
Yeah.
driveway. I think he bounced into Sid's yard.
Oh, Buzz. Hey, everyone. RC's trying to say something. What is it, boy?
Saying that this is no accident.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, Humpty Dumpty was pushed
No.
by Woody.
What? What? You don't think I meant to knock Buzz out the window, do you, Potato Head?
That's Mr. Potato Head to you backstabbing murderer.
Oh, no, it was an accident, guys. Now, you gotta believe me.
We believe ya, Woody. Right, Rex?
But I don't like confrontations.
Where is your honor, dirtbag? You are an absolute disgrace. You don't deserve to. Hey.
You think Buzz couldn't on your playtime, could you, Woody? Didn't want to face the fact that Buzz just might be Andy's new favorite toy, so you got rid of him. Well, what if Andy starts playing with me more, Woody, huh? You're gonna knock me out of the window, too?
I don't think we should give him a chance. There he is, man. Drag him.
Let's bring him up by his pull string. I got figs on his hat. Would you boys stop it?
Kill him.
No, I can explain.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, before Andy comes in and calls out to his mother. Yeah.
Here, let's see another one. How of this? Oh, from the here's one from the SpongeBob episode, Inmates of Summer. Oh, this like, welcome to Volcanic Island. What in the seventh sea assaulted my airdrop? Could that have been an unrequested sound? Well, must have been my imagination. I can prove to your filthy sewer that I have a very active imagination. Arlie Ermy.
Yeah, may he rest in peace, being gone for 7 long years.
Yeah, that's from season 5.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to watch that episode anymore.
Inmates of Summer? How come?
Yeah, because the beginning already started off so badly with SpongeBob crying, saying they'll miss each other, even though SpongeBob should have just given Patrick a better, friendly farewell, saying, don't worry, Patrick, in a kinder way, instead of both of them sobbing and crying right as the episode was starting. I didn't like that at all.
But I like that episode because I like how Arlie Ermy gets started in it, and I love him.
Well, I give the credit to the actor himself. I just own it on DVD because of the actor. Rest in peace, Arlie Ermy, that actor you mentioned. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
charge you, Arlie Ermy. Yep, my impression of him.
All right. Here's
But anyway.
Here's an impression from another SpongeBob episode, but this time it's from an earlier season.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
All right. I gotta win that crane.
That's not an early. That's like season 4 or something, or Skill Crane.
Yeah, it's season 4. That's earlier than season 5. That's
Well, actually, yeah, season 4. That Skill Crane episode is really good. Actually, Skill Crane. I actually like Skill Crane.
and there's more to it. Just once, please, oh please, let me win one time.
Oh, Skill. Yeah, that's so cool having them an arcade machine and the Krusty Krab. Or like this one when Squidward makes fun of the kid. It says, "You didn't win the prize," and then he laughs. Ha ha! I'm a winner. You're a loser who just sits in front. Eyes. Ow! 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 Yeah.
And oh, let me see. All right. Let's see. Where's Mr. Here's one from an earlier season. Where's Mr. Krabs?
What are you talking about? I'm Mr. Krabs.
Where's Mr.
Krabs?
I was being
Krabs.
Where's Mr. Krabs?
I'm Mr. Krabs.
Where?
I am Mr. Krabs. I am.
That is one stubborn robot.
What? You think I'm a robot?
We don't think. We know.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. I am Mr. Krabs.
It's a funny one.
That's
Okay, now, yeah, and now this impression very well off the top of my head. Yeah, this portion of the Pixar movie Toy Story 2, where basically goes, Prospector said someday you would come. Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln, the prospector, he wanna meet ya. Riri, say hello to the prospector.
It's a box.
He's mint in the box, never been opened.
Turn me around, Bullseye, so I can see why the prodigal son has returned.
Yay! Oh, it's you, you're here. Oh,
Okay, I'm officially freaked out now.
oh, we waited countless years for this day. It's good to see you, Woody.
Listen, I don't know. Hey, how do you know my name?
Everyone knows your name, Woody.
Why, you don't know who you are, do you, Bullseye? Let's see. Here's a good one. How about how about one of Snake's Kodak calls from Super Smash Bros. Brawl? Let's see how this one. Hey,
Yeah.
Otacon, what's this lizard thing?
That's a Yoshi. It's a dinosaur from Yoshi's Island. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Watch out for its long chameleon-like tongue. If it gets you, you'll be swallowed whole.
It lays eggs and throws them, right? So it must be a female.
Actually, it's a he. As long as it says it is.
It talks.
Yes, it talks. Well, kind of.
How about I capture? Want to see what they taste like?
Oh, Snake.
Oh, this.
I would like to.
Wait, what?
Like when he calls up to Kirby when he tells Snake to watch out. Snake, watch out!
For what? That pink marshmallow?
That's Kirby, also known as Kirby from Dreamland.
That's a good
It
one.
has a copy. It has a copy ability to copy every fighter's moves. Watch out!
Oh, keep my eye out. How about Sonic's call?
Snake, what is it?
Something about that hedgehog rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, you mean Sonic the Hedgehog? But everyone loves Sonic. Aren't you excited that he's here in Brawl?
Yeah, I know. There's something about him I just don't like.
Wait a minute. Isn't Henry
What?
Gilbert
What?
in
What?
season 4?
Yeah, it's season 4, HS Retro 1973. It's not it's from season 4, not season 3. But anyway, as you were yeah, that we were doing the Sonics one. Well, why? You must have some reason.
Nope. Just don't like him. Let's help this one. Otacon. There's a gorilla wearing a tie here. He's huge.
That's Donkey Kong. He's king of the jungle. The Donkey Kong that fought that epic battle with Mario must be this guy's grandfather.
That was a long time ago. What about this Donkey Kong? Does he get along with Mario?
Nope, they're still at it. Kart racing, sports, you name it.
A chip off the old block. Yeah,
Yeah, or like Fox's quote when he says,
Colonel, that fox is fast.
his full name is Fox McCloud. He's the leader of the he's the leader of the pilot team of the commander team Star Fox. They pilot in ships called R-Wings. In a galaxy known as the Lilac System.
Yeah, first Foxhound, now this guy. I'm sick of foxes.
You and foxes have a long history together. Or like this one, Luigi's. Oh, did you want to do something? Flip Clover Turns? You can go next if you want. Flip Clover Turns.
Here's an impression that I have never done before.
Okay.
All right.
Bonnie boy, I was superb. I gotta hand it to you, Fred.
Wilma hit me with everything except rice and old shoes, trying to make me remember our anniversary, but I acted dumb.
How could you tell the difference?
How would you like to be called Fat-Lipped Bonnie?
Just kidding, Freddy. Hey, what I want to know is, how come you remembered your anniversary this year?
Easy. I never forget Trash Day, and this year our wedding anniversary falls on Trash Day.
You always were lucky. So what are you going to get her?
You know how it goes every year.
Yeah, Wilma gets you a tie.
Right. And I always forget.
Right.
Then I run
Oh,
out and buy some flowers. Right. And Wilma doesn't speak to me for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Right. Happens every year.
This
I think
year,
I know that.
Flintstone?
Flintstones.
What?
Yes, it's Flintstones because I hear him say Fred and Barney. It's Flintstones.
Is it from the movie or TV show?
It's from a season 1 episode called The Hot Piano.
That's from the 1960s.
Yeah, it's from the season 1 episode called The Hot Piano, which aired in 1961.
Oh, that's when the franchise started. That's nice.
No, the series started in 1960. The episode of the Flintstones, The Hot Piano, is from the later part of season 1 from 1961.
Oh, that's nice. Good one. It is. Let's see. Oh, this go. Colonel, it's me. I'm fighting myself.
Oh, that's a good one. If you fight against another snake.
Yes. Let's see. Or how about this one? Hey, that's Captain Falcon, isn't it?
Yep, that's Captain Falcon's thing. I was going to do my thing next. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, this impression where it goes, psst, psst, hey, Buzz. Hey, get over here and see if you can get this toolbox off me. Oh, come on, Buzz. I can't do this without you. I need your help.
I can't help. I can't help anyone.
Well, sure you can, Buzz. You can get me out of here, and then I'll get that rocket off you, and we'll make a break for Andy's house.
Andy's house, Sid's house. What's the difference?
Oh, Buzz, you had a big fall. You must not be thinking clearly.
No, Woody. For the first time, I am thinking clearly. You were right all along. I'm not a space ranger. Just a toy. A stupid little insignificant toy.
Whoa, hey, wait a minute. Being a toy is a lot better than being a space ranger.
Yeah, right.
No, it is. Look, over in that house is a kid who thinks you are the greatest, and it's not because you are a space ranger, pal. It's because you're a toy. You are his toy.
But why would Andy want me?
Why would Andy want you? Look at you. You're a Buzz Lightyear. Any other toy would give up his moving parts just to be you. You got wings. You glow in the dark. You talk. Your helmet does that whoosh thing. You are a cool toy. And also this portion, but from the same movie later on, it says, Buzz, what are you doing?
Come on, Sheriff. There's a kid over at that house who needs us. Now let's get you out of this thing.
Yes, sir. Come on, Buzz, we can do it.
Woody, it's the moving van.
We gotta get out of here now.
I have my Toy Story shirt on right now.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. And of course, or this impression is just, oh, it's gonna be okay, Bullseye.
Woody's going to college with Andy. That's what he always wanted.
Oh, he's crazy. College is no place for a toy. Toys are for play.
Playtime. Speaking of playtime, they're lining up out there. They're
Yeah. This that quote from Toy Story 3 before the rough play thing is about to occur. But of course, like this portion, when Woody notices when he comes back to Sunnyside, he says, hello?
You shouldn't have come back, cowboy. You and your friends and are getting out of here now.
Yeah. And then of course, that's it. That's not the bad thing, isn't it?
It's not. Your real problem is the monkey. He sees everything. Classrooms. Always. Even the playground.
Yeah, he makes some monkey sounds that it scared the hell out of me when I was a kid, and I think they're still creepy to this day. They still scare the crap out of me to this day.
Doesn't scare me.
It scares me because the way he opens his mouth. Yeah, but anyway, and then later on, it's just, you can. But if you don't take out that, and they says that if you don't take out the monkey, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, nowhere. You want to get out of here? Get rid of that monkey. Yeah, I saw Toy Story 3 in theaters on opening day.
I saw it 15 years ago in the theaters, of course, and of course, now this, and later on it says, Lotso did something to him. He thinks he's a real space ranger again.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, Return of the Astronaut. Oh, Woody, we were wrong to leave Andy. I was wrong.
Jesse's right, Woody. She was wrong.
No, it's my fault for leaving you guys. From now on, we stick together.
Yeah, I've been seeing every Pixar movie in theaters since Up. Yeah,
That's cool.
oh, that day came out as well.
I'm so pumped. I'm gonna see what Pixar's Elio can hold up since I couldn't do Elemental. I'll just see if Elio can live up as well as Inside Out 2.
Yeah, I'm getting hyped for Elio. I'm still gonna see every Pixar movie in theaters. I'm gonna keep track of every single one. And
But me, I have to skip out on Elemental because of that issue that happened right at the start. So I'm not gonna get Elemental
fine.
at all.
That's fine.
I know, but
Your opinion, your decision.
I know.
Anyways,
I know. So,
let me see if I can think of something. Come on. I'm trying to think of a quote here. Hey, who blew this bubble? You all know the rules.
all bubble blowing babies will be beaten senselessly by hand in the bar.
That's right. So who blew it?
Or in this later one when Dennis blew a bubble and
Oh, yes. Hey, you may not know it, cowboy, but we got a rule around here about blowing bubbles.
all bubble blowing babies will be beaten senselessly.
Bye.
Me, Miss Sarah, in the bar. Okay, and now this impression very well off the top of my head. Oh yeah, and yes. No, love it or not, you have to be. Okay, doing this for Bonnie. No, believe it or not, you have to be there for Andy when he.
Who's Andy?
I mean Bonnie.
Oh yeah, Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
I'm getting hyped for Toy Story 5 next year.
Yeah, gotta wait another year, of course.
And here's the thing: it might have a big focus on Jesse.
Yeah, still know that thing, of course. But anyway,
Here's the thing: Andrew Stanton is going to direct that one.
I mean, he didn't. I know Andrew Stanton was in most of the assistant.
He directed Finding Nemo, Wall-E, and Finding Dory, and co-directed A Bug's Life.
Okay, he was the co-director, so I think he's going to be the main director of Toy Story 5.
Yep, and plus, don't forget, also Finding Nemo, he voiced Crush and I think one of the seagulls. I think.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Okay, now you can go next. Okay, your turn. Flickler returns.
All right. Listen up, men. Squilliam Fancy Son will be here in 20 minutes. Therefore, we need to turn the Krusty Krab into a fancy restaurant as soon as possible. Patrick, what are you doing here?
I thought the corpse would help me straighten out my life, sir.
The corpse? What? Pat, this isn't. Oh, beggars can't be choosers. Can you take hats in a dignified and sophisticated manner?
You mean like a weenie? Okay. May I take your hat, sir? May I take your hat, sir? May I?
All right, I've heard enough. You've got the job.
Let's see.
That's Squilliam returns from season 3 of SpongeBob.
Right.
Yep.
I think it. Okay, now it's me next. Okay, this impression I know very off the top of my head. This is. I hope you are sorry, he said, and that you understand that every job on the railway is important. We have a new tank engine called Percy, who helps pull coaches, and Thomas and Edward have worked the main line nicely. But I will let you out now if you promise to work hard. Yes, sir, said the 3 engines, we will. That's right, but please remember that this no shunting nonsense must stop.
He runs away.
Yep, season 1 episode of Thomas, of course.
Yep, it was also from Shining Time Station. Let's
Season.
see.
The season 3 episode Dance Crazy of Shine Time Station. By the way,
Don't forget Ringo Starr's version was on there as well. Oh, the US,
That's-
but the original UK version's on the early years DVD.
yeah, I still want to hunt that earlier box set, but it's expensive.
Yeah, fucking expensive. What the fucking fuck? Jesus Christ!
I know. Gee, people need to stop
Yeah.
listing stuff.
Yeah, like
Stop.
they need to lower these prices like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want them to stop.
I think the only season 1 episode that was not narrated by Ringo Starr in the US was Whistles and Sneezes.
That's right, correct. And the US version of George Carlin, that's on the Shining Time Station episode Achu, along with Trust Thomas. And the original Ringo Starr version, that's on the early years DVD.
Yeah. But I'm surprised Ringo never re-narrated that episode for the US, even though he narrated the rest of season 1, except for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a shame, of course. But okay, now this impression I know very well off the top of my head. Oh yeah, this impression. Where is this? But how can I calm down? When I get mad, I get so mad.
Oh, it's that one.
Dragon Tales the Fury is out on this one from season 1.
Oh, lucky.
Or like at the same episode at the same portion of the same episode at the very end. But it's just, is Max mad again?
Yeah, well, I don't really know much Dragon Tales quotes.
Wow. Yeah, I understand that, but anyway.
Let's see. How this one? There it is. I have a theory. People talk loud when they want to act smart, right?
Correct.
So if we play loud, people might think we're good. Everybody ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I know that one at the top of my head.
Okay, new theory. Maybe we should play so quietly no one can hear us.
Band Geeks.
That's right.
All right.
I love Band Geeks, my favorite SpongeBob episode of all time.
Oh.
All right. If you thought that was a classic, here's another line from a classic episode.
Let's hear it.
All right. I want that pizza, and you're going to hand it over one way or another.
Look, we're saved.
Sure, we're saved. Now give me some pizza.
Now, pizza delivery, that's my favorite SpongeBob episode. Anyways, no, really, Squid, we're saved. We're saved. We're saved.
Would you cut that out?
Save, 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 save. Now we are saved.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock. A rock. It's a big, beautiful old rock. All these pages are riding for miles, and it's a great shape.
SpongeBob, would you forget the stupid pioneers? Have you ever noticed there are none of them left? That's because they were lousy hitchhikers, ate Carl, and took directions from Algae. And now you tell me they thought they could drive rocks. Hang on there, General.
Yeah. Nice one. Anyway, here's the Annie and Clarabelle that came with that Thomas. Now I get to show them.
Excellent.
This looks so. Yeah, like I said, good luck finding these. They're a little bit expensive on Amazon or eBay.
Man, like how are old childhood toys worth so much money? Like that's like the Toy Story collection toys, the signature collection toys that Thinkway put out in like 2009. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
Like they're becoming expensive. They're already expensive. Like Jesus Christ! Like how are a lot of toys from Thinkway that expensive as well? What the fuck? How are like why are these people trying to make money off?
Yeah. Okay, but I know this portion very well. This is portion from before the second occurring of Red's crying says, "He's done. He must have finished it while we was all sleeping."
Good riddance.
Yes, he's gone.
Wow, we wanted to miss that race of his.
Oh, dude, are you crying?
Oh, I'm happy. I don't have to watch him every second of the day anymore. I'm glad he's gone.
What's wrong with Red?
Oh, he's just saying because you left town, you went to the big race to win the Piston Cup that you always dreamed about. That little sponsor, that poor helicopter he was talking about. Wait a minute! I know you wouldn't think that saying goodbye.
What are you doing here, son? You're gonna miss your race. Don't worry, I'll give you a police escort and we'll make up the time.
Thank you, Sheriff. Yeah, I can't go just yet.
Why not?
I'm not sure these tires can get me all the way to California.
Pete Stump?
Yeah, does anybody know what time Luigi's open?
Oh, I don't believe it. 4 new tires. Grats, Mr. Lightning. I mean, grats. Yes. Would you look at that?
Yeah, that's perfect. It was also, if any of you ever see the movie Zoolander,
No, I heard of it, but I just never watched it. I heard it's got Ben Stiller, and I like Ben Stiller as an actor.
Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, and Will Ferrell.
All those 3, yeah. I'll have to give that a try one of these days, Zoolander. I've heard it.
Yeah, it's very funny. I recommend it. But I recommend checking out the first one. I don't know about the second one. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I think it's got negative reviews. But I mean,
The second,
however, it's your choice, though. I mean,
I know, but you said about there's 2 Zoolander movies. I thought there was only just one.
They made 2 of them.
Okay, well, I'll just check out the first one to be sure.
Well, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to give the second one a chance. 'Cause I'm sure some people like it. And
I know, but at least I know. But yeah. All right.
How about the trying to think, let's see.
If you don't know, I'll just go ahead and do another.
There could be no Christmas without the Polar Express arriving on time. Am I the only one who understands that? You! I should have known. Young man, are you bound to turn if this train never reaches the North Pole?
But look!
Terrible crossing!
I'll make alert of the elite 100,000, maybe even 1,000,000. It's gonna be hours before they clear the track. A tough nut to crack.
We're in some serious jelly.
And the jam, tight spot. But anyway, oh yeah, and this quote says, we're going pretty fast. Yeah, it was a Polar Express. We did that impression. I'm doing the impression, but from the same movie. We're going pretty fast.
Tell the engineer to slow down.
Slow it down. Watch the speed.
Jeepers, I got the pin chair off.
What?
The pin. Where?
Where?
Oh
no. They can't hear me.
The cat?
Well,
I don't like the love of this. Quick, under the safety bar.
Is everything all right? What should we do?
Well, considering the fact that we have lost communication with the engineer, we are standing totally exposed to the front of the mobile. The train appears to be accelerating uncontrollably, and we are rapidly approaching Glacier Gulch. The steepest downhill place in the world. I suggest we all hold on tightly. And onto the roller coaster sequence.
And says, whoa, the pin. Whoa, and they try to get it, and it falls into his mouth. And
During Christmas, the ice is frozen over the tracks.
Oh, yeah. And they go on the ice. And they tip over.
And
come on, sweetie. Up you go. Off you go. Oh, no. Shh. Put your feet on here. Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think it's still my favorite Christmas movie, and plus it's also my favorite Warner Brothers film. That, along with Full Metal Jacket.
I forgot it was by Warner Brothers. Full Metal Jacket. Army in the.
Yeah.
What you mentioned?
I recommend checking it out if you guys are into war movies at all. But it's up to you. Like, anyways, also, what about you ever seen a Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah, I've seen Saving Private Ryan with Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that's another war movie.
I love Saving Private Ryan. I'll get it on physical media soon. Yeah, I know what it looks like. Yeah.
If you love that movie, or if you're into war movies, I recommend checking out Full Metal Jacket. If you haven't, that's probably my favorite war movie. And let's see, what else is there? Also, I forgot to mention that today's also the 22nd anniversary of Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I just said that. I mentioned that earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
before you came in, I was making sure. Yes, today's the anniversary of Finding Nemo. I can do an impression from Finding Nemo.
Have
Where
at it.
basic- Yeah, basically, state your name, Nemo. You will it.
Nemo, you color orange and white. You transport to the summit of Mount Wanahagalugi to join with us in the fraternal bonds of Tankwood.
Huh? He wants you on our team, kid.
If you are able to swim through the ring of fire.
How about the fun?
Ring of fire. The ring of fire.
Ha, ooh, wah, ooh, ah, oh, 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 ah, ooh, wah, ee, ah, oh. That's a funny singing one they did in Finding Nemo.
Is there another way? He's just a boy.
All right.
And it says, from this moment on, you will be known as Sharkbait.
Shark bait, hoo-ah-ha.
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Shark bait, hoo-ah-ha.
Yeah, for famous Sharkbait. Ooh,
I got
Yeah.
one impression from the same film.
Let's hear
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
All right.
okay.
Well, there is a father looking for his little boy.
Ah, what do these markings mean?
Oh, I never knew my father.
Come here.
Oh, Howler says, hey, look, sharks.
No, Dory.
Gimme. Ow.
Dory, are you
Ow.
okay? Ooh. Oh, that's good.
Intervention.
Dynamite charge. Justify. We are dynamites. Fish are friends, not food.
All right. Fish
Dory,
are
look out.
not food.
What's this? I'm having fish tonight.
Remember the stabs, mate.
It's just one bite.
Here's the thing.
Good.
One of the sharks
Yeah.
is voiced by Eric Bana, who also was in the Hulk movie that came out a month later.
Yeah. And I
I was so surprised about that.
Barry Humphries was Bruce.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm listening. What you guys are saying. I hear what you guys are saying. Anyways, I'm gonna do the next impression in just a sec. But even though I'll just say yes, I know today is the anniversary of Finding Nemo. I can also do this because this is the contribution of the UK narrator Michael Angelis, guys. Because he was on the VHS and DVD New Friends for Thomas in America.
Yeah, the only U.S. The only it looks like the only narrated 6 episodes in the U.S. just made for that DVD.
Yeah, but basically, yeah. Oh, Jake Varn is here, and I already provided. I didn't mean to provide him the link. Whoops. Yeah, I'll do it quickly, and I'll add Jake Martin. Okay, Jake Martin, I'm going to add you in just a second. Let me do this impression first. He says, nothing's bothering me back. Okay, good. Well, I'm going to do this impression with the Michael Angelis of Thomas first, then I'll do it, because it's the 5-year contribution of his death. May he rest in peace, Michael Angelis. This one at the beginning of, after this, like what basically goes, when Gordon rolled into the sheds, the huge engine was humming quietly. Who are you? Said Gordon. This is Spencer. He's the fastest engine in the world. Huh. But secretly, Gordon was impressed. I'm the Duke and Duchess's private engine. I take them everywhere. Yeah, from Gordon and Spencer.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now you can be added, Jake Barton. I just need to do something really fast. Now you can be added.
Hello there.
Hello, Jake Barton. Welcome to the Voice Impression Stream Part 1 2025 edition.
That was Thomas's whistle I just heard.
Because he has the Best of Thomas VHS tape.
I have the DVD counterpart of that. Of course, the very first DVD ever made in the series.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake Barton's only got the VHS release, not the DVD release yet.
Yeah.
But there is a way you can find the DVD version of Best of Thomas if he gets Percy and James and Gordon on DVD. All of them.
I have 2 different DVD editions. One's the original Anchor Bay print, and the other's a Lionsgate reprint.
The original release is better, but anyway, let's get to doing more impressions now that Jake Barton's here. We can do anything. At least, we can do this, Jake Barton, now that you're here. Basically, we'll start with, oh, my tummy hurts.
Well, from the Wiggles Food Man.
Yeah.
Anthony, wake up.
You're having a bad dream, Anthony.
It was a terrible dream. It made my tummy hurt.
I don't. That was the dream that upset your stomach.
I know, but I just didn't want Dorothy to have too much.
You ate the whole thing. I don't think you're much of a superhero now.
I know, but I just didn't want Dorothy to have too much of that. What kind of cake was that?
Rose petal cream cake.
Rose petal cream cake. Oh, you meant that cake was full of roses?
My favorite food.
Oh, hey!
Let's see. Out this one from Anthony's friend. Oh yeah, I agree, Morty. You know how much fun it could be.
Anthony, what are you doing up so early in the morning? Can you turn that music down? It's really loud.
Oh, sorry, Murray. Morty turned it up. Morty, I told you not to turn the music up. Sorry, Murray. Sorry. Morty loves loud music.
Morty?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Who's Morty?
Doot, 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 doot. And he shoots by punching it around. Morty the Giant Turtle.
Anthony, it's not even breakfast time yet, and you're playing basketball?
Oh, sorry to disturb you, Greg. Morty loves an early morning game. He's got such a great jump shot.
Morty? Who's Morty?
Dut, 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 dut.
Or this portion in Celestial After Roses. What? My blue skivvy friend? No hot potatoes?
No.
No cold spaghetti?
No.
Anthony, not even
Da-da-da-da.
fruit salad?
Anthony Murray, no. Not even
Da-da-da-da.
fruit salad.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, what?
Oh no!
Oh
Oh,
no!
what?
Oh what?
Anthony's lost his appetite. Oh no!
Oh, it's true.
Oh,
Murray.
it's
I just don't feel like eating anymore. How about this? One? Let's say, oh no!
Oh what?
Oh what?
Oh no!
Oh what?
Oh what?
Oh no!
Oh
Oh,
what?
what?
The big red boat won't stop.
Oh no!
Greg, Murray, Jeff, any ideas? Any ideas?
Yeah, and okay, I was gonna tell Flickle Returns something. You did that Flintstones impression very well, Flickle Returns. I praise you for that. I do know one quote that Bam Bam himself says. He goes, "Bam Bam." That's what he says in the Prubbles cereal commercials. I remember watching that on TV when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, you can look up the compilation commercial stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. As for how I would rate the seasons, I would probably rank season 1 a 6 out of 10 because the earlier episodes, Barney's voice sounded a bit off.
So you have a 6 out of 10 for the first season because of
An 8 out of 10 for season 2.
okay, so to go upwards more.
Then a 9 out of 10 for season 3.
Okay, well, yes, it has the birth of Pebbles Flintstone, of course.
And season 4 is what I call the best season, and it gets a perfect 10 out of 10 for season 4.
Yeah, because of now having two babies in the same season with
Yes.
Pebbles and Bama.
Yes, and having the original cast as well. And then for the
Okay.
last two seasons 5 to 6, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 because B. Benaderet no longer voiced Betty in the last 5 seasons because she had to leave due to scheduling conflicts with the show Petticoat Junction, and now Jerry Johnson with a Gerry Johnson took over voicing Betty in that season, and
Yeah. Mhm.
her
I know.
Betty voice was like way too bubbly for her character.
Oh, I understand that. And what were you saying, P? You're trying to say something, P Productions?
Oh, here's another Snake Kodak call from Smash Bros. Brawl. Hey, Otacon, I got a woman here in a power suit.
That's Samus. I think that's what he says. It's Samus. He says that's Samus.
Yeah, Samus. That'd be Samus Aran. Yeah, that's a good
That'd
one.
be Samus Aran. She's of great bounty. After space pirates killed her parents, she was born and raised in the core.
How about this one? How Zero Suit Samus, that which has Mei Ling. Mei Ling. Samus took her clothes off.
That's just her in the Zero Suit, Snake. Oh wait, Jake Barn just muted his screen, guys. Well, at least he's still in the thing. That's good. I think he had to take care of something. At least he's listening. But anyway, yeah, that was
Power Suit. If I took off every gear, I could catch her. How about this?
or like this. Yeah, this impression very well. You're fighting okay, Snake? What was wrong, Jake Barton?
No, just grabbing more of my
Okay.
DVDs. So
You're just going, okay. I thought you had to take care of something, but okay. At least you were just listening to what we were saying, but anyway.
I was saying
Yeah.
something. Wow, that man, Colonel, Assortment, it's kind of tough to beat.
I think that's Ike's, right? You're fighting Ike, eh, Snake?
That's a good one. How about this one? What's going on here? What happened to Zelda?
Princess Snake. Princess Zelda transformed into Sheik.
That's a good one. Let's see. What about Hey, that's Captain Falcon, isn't it?
Good eye, Snake. He's F-Zero pilot number 7.
You know, seeing Captain Falcon here reminds me we should do that thing we've always wanted to try.
Oh, that thing. Okay, sure. Ready? Go.
Falcon punch.
Falcon kick.
How about when he dies? Ah!
Snake.
That's a yeah. That's it's like Snake. What's going on? Snake. That's also it's also happens when you die in Metal Gear Solid. If none of you played the game,
I haven't played it yet, but I heard that's a good quote. When
Yeah.
if you actually get killed.
Yeah, let's see. How about this one? Remember Slippy made a call saying when you call Falco,
Yeah, it's just
this is Snake.
copy Snake. This is Slippy.
What? Who is this? What are you? Some kind of frog?
Easy there, buddy. Just thought I'd hop on the wireless and give you a holler. Don't get mad.
Back into my channel, huh?
Just so you know, Falco's used a blaster that's designed very similar to Fox's.
A little hard to remember.
Yeah,
But for the last one, I'd say maybe next time we meet, you design me a weapon. Let's see.
yeah.
See,
I feel all fuzzy now. Thanks, Snake. yeah.
Maybe next time we meet, you design me a weapon. That's how this. Oh, here's Luigi's. Oh, that guy with a mustache. That's Luigi's call?
Yeah, I think it's That's Luigi.
No, Colonel says, you mean the king of second bananas?
The king of second bananas.
Hey, that's Luigi. Show him a little respect.
It's in the compilation of ones Luigi got respect in Mario games.
Right. Also,
And then-
remember
Once a twin brother, always a twin brother.
Colonel, what's got into you?
Lolly loo lay la.
Colonel, snap out of it. Colonel! And I think Colonel also said that it's sometime in Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, I think, as well. I think he said Lolly Lule Low in Sons of Liberty in one of the calls, I think. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Colonel, there's a guy in here who looks like Wolf.
You mean the fighter named Wolf? He's the leader of a ragtag team called Star Wolf. They're the longtime rivals of Star Fox.
What about, let's see. Mei Ling, tell me what you know about Peach.
Princess Peach is the beloved ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom. She's been kidnapped numerous times by Bowser, but every time it ends up like this, Mario ends up saving her.
Then you should just tell her to stop getting kidnapped.
Well, I knew hers. You don't get a lot of dates, do you, Snake?
Let's see. You just tell her to stop being kidnapped. Let's see. How about Pikachu's call?
Oh, how cute.
That yellow thing.
That's Pikachu. It's a Pokemon. They're popular all over the world. It may be cute, but its red cheeks store up a lot of electricity. Oh, and one more thing, Snake. Can you catch Pikachu for me, please?
Give me a break. Well, I look like a Pokemon trainer.
Fine. Sorry I asked.
Oh, let's see. Melee. Who's this kid? Who's this kid with the sword?
That's Toon Link. I think that's Toon Link's call, right?
Yes.
That's Toon Link.
He looks just like Link.
Yes. He kind of does.
Yeah, well, it's a cartoon version of Link. Yeah, Toon Link. He was in Zelda Wind Waker.
Yeah, and the Phantom Hourglass DS game, of course.
And I have the HD version of Wind Waker on Wii U. It's originally on GameCube, of course.
Yeah, but it's expensive as crap.
A lot of GameCube games are expensive. Like
I know.
Like Mario Kart Double Dash. That I cannot believe that game's so expensive. I'm dying to get my hands on that game because I need to get that game along with Super Mario Kart 64, and of course the upcoming Mario Kart World game on Nintendo Switch 2.
I know. The Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out, and this month's already coming to an end. It's going to be the end of May, and then we're going to be into June very soon.
Yeah.
Which one of you guys are going to buy the Switch 2?
I'm going to probably buy... Well, Flick Oliver Turns and Jake Martin don't play video games, but I'm going to see if I'll get the Nintendo Switch 2 eventually. I can't buy it on release date, but I'll probably get it eventually after it releases.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably try and raise money for it either sometime this year, or maybe I'll put it on my Christmas list. I don't know what I'm going to do. But
yeah. Anyway, here's the Omi Playrail Thomas Jake Martin that I got from Amazon a couple days ago. I just did some videos on this just yesterday.
Oh, yeah, the Thomas face from the Railway series.
Yep. Yeah, and there's Annie and Clarabelle, his coaches. That's how their faces look like in the Railway series. I just did yes, PD Productions?
You just did a what?
What were you saying, PD Productions? Yeah.
It's right. I think I'm gonna hop off and relax.
Okay. At least you have to join for a bit.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you all for letting me. Thank you guys for letting me be in this party. Been a blast.
Sure, of course. Sure. And beyond. And have a really useful day.
Yeah, you two guys. You all been really useful. All right. Good night.
Good night.
You too.
Now it's just us three for a couple of. Let's close to 9 o'clock. Close to 9 o'clock, my state.
And 8 o'clock in mine.
And close
in mine.
Yeah. Anyway, close to 7 in Flicka State. Anyway, yep. I know you guys will work your hardest. You have to work your hardest to find this Jake Martin. At least if you have some money saved up, you could probably get this. But if not, I'll just show it to you anyway, and you can always just watch my videos on it. You can always look it up on the internet. I'll put him back on the tracks later. Anyway, now let's get back to doing more impressions. Alright. Okay, this one I know very well off the top of my head. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. What a mess. Uh-oh.
This time you've gone too far. You've left me no choice.
Some dogs have to learn the hard way. Maybe chaining you up will teach you a lesson. Yes, from Blade the Tramp 2 Scamps Adventure. Yeah, which I have the movie on this VHS, as well as the 2001 and 2006 DVDs I'm hunting down eventually soon. But I'm actually curious to see what I might do, because I actually was watching something, Jake Barn, that the Beauty and the Beast the Enchanted Christmas, I'm sort of curious to see if that 2011 DVD is in widescreen, kind of like the Blu-ray set I have, and I can replace that gray disc with that one and still keep the 2002 special edition DVD release. I think that, yeah, it's from 2011. That other DVD only released of Beauty and the Beast the Enchanted Christmas. The 2011 one, I don't know if you'll get that one or the 2002 DVD of Beauty and the Beast the Enchanted Christmas. Oh, wait. Okay. Now, another impression, of course. Yeah, this impression very well. It says, "This makes my chain ache," groaned Cranky. "This is Harvey, the crane engine," Sir Topham Hatt said proudly. The other engines thought Harvey looked strange. Harvey was happy to be on the ground. He didn't like dangling from Cranky's arm at all. "These gentlemen are the railway board," Sir Topham Hatt said. "Tomorrow Harvey will give them a demonstration. If it goes well, he will join the railway." "What's a dimmer station?" "Demonstration," said Thomas. "It means you can show off what you can do."
I know what it is. Harvey to the rescue from this one.
Yep, showing the booklet for your
Thomas and Prince get along. Yeah, because I don't have Salty
Yes.
Secret.
Yeah, I know you're looking for the standard VHS copy of Salty Secret, not the Wooden Train big box variant with Lori 1.
I have the DVD version, which actually skips the sing-along song and goes right to the credits after the name board sequence.
Well, that's through the DVD of Salty Secret. The Salty Secret DVD doesn't play the song at the end.
Yeah,
If you buy the VH, I'm talking about the VHS of Salty Secret, the one that will play the song at the end.
yeah, I know. I was just giving you a fun fact of which version of Salty Secret I own.
Okay, well, the DVD you have to go to the Fun and Games menu to play the James Thurley Splendid Engine song. And you're saying it skips when you play the song on the James Thurley Splendid Engine song when you select it on the games menu.
Yeah, that's the only way you can access that song. On
And you're saying your copy doesn't work on the James the Splendid Engine song?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying
Oh.
in the main program, it does not.
Okay, okay. You're talking about the actual program. They just skip the song and go to the credits. Okay, I was just saying, like, but all of me and your copy of Salty Secret on DVD works. You're just mentioning what happens in the actual program. Okay, my fault for misunderstanding it. Please forgive me. But anyway,
It's all right.
I know, and I know Jake Barnes got his big box. I think the purple. I think that's Trust Thomas to their stories on. Oh no,
That's
Thomas Gets
Thomas
Tricked.
Gets Tricked. So
Okay, it's the same purple as Trust Thomas, but except it's not blending in, so it is Thomas Gets Tricked. Okay, they look the same. It's just the different releases. Okay, I thought you were pulling out the Thomas Gets Tricked DVD. I think. I don't know if you watched Thomas Gets Tricked on DVD quite yet.
probably not.
Oh man, it's really easy to get through. Get through the 7 first episodes of season 1 and the sing-along song "Come for the Ride." Well, I'm saying it's easy to watch through that DVD, but anyway, let's get to more impressions. Yeah, this impression very, very well. Off the top of my head. Yeah. Oh yeah, this impression very well. It says, "Well done, Marion. You are a really useful steam shovel. Why don't we put this treasure or display at the museum?"
Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure.
But this one, Sir Tom Hatt is proud of Marion because she had the treasure with her all along. And he praises her for being a really useful steam shovel. I like this quote when Thomas, from the same movie, but Sir Thomas is standing up to Sailor John and says, "Where's my treasure?" Because pirates want their treasure. But Thomas was trying to tell Sailor John all along it didn't belong to him. He says, no, Sailor John, that treasure didn't belong to you, and it didn't belong to the pirates. It was stolen. So it's going to the museum, and that's the end of it. Okay, now this impression, I'll just wait off to do these impressions from these you-know-what stuff, but they're good lines. Okay, now this impression very well off the top of my head from this thing very well, where it basically goes. Suddenly, the signalman shouted. There was James puffing away down the line. All traffic halted, called the signalman. Then he told the fireman what had happened. 2 boys were on James's footplate fiddling with the controls. Phew. They tumbled off and ran when James started. Ah! The signalman answered the telephone. Yes, he's here. Right. I'll tell him. The inspector's coming at once. He wants a shunter's pole and a coil of wire rope. What for? Muttered the fireman. Search me, but you better get them quickly.
Old iron. From these 3
Yep.
guys.
All those 3 and yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. That's the George Carlin dub I was doing.
Yeah. There's also an additional Ringo dub on Thomas Breaks the Rules.
Yep, you have that VHS Flick Love Returns, but me and Jake Barn don't
Only
have it.
Thomas VHS I've owned. It's a
Oh,
little
you had it for so.
because it's been owned for so long.
I think it might freeze at a specific. I think the tape folds goes off the screen during a specific portion of the tape.
Yeah.
Like in a specific.
Like at the very beginning, right when we get to the FBI warnings and stuff, that's when that happens.
Like the tape just basically makes an awful noise, and then it just. The audio just likes to glitch like that, or
Yeah. It's not. The tape isn't really in great condition. So.
yeah, you might have to get a replacement tape anyway. I think you can go next. Flick Love Returns, or Jake Martin can do his impression next.
All right. Let me see. All right.
Let's make sure we're not doing bad stuff because Jake Martin's here, because it's best to avoid those at all costs.
All right. Scrap you? Why the very
Sir Topham? And he told Percy what he had really said.
I had told your driver you've been working too hard, and that is why you were late. I have decided that after taking some scrap from the smelters, you were to carry the mail all week.
Percy was as happy as he had ever been. Do you really mean it, sir? The mail for a whole week? Thank you, sir. Percy couldn't stop himself from tooting for joy. Ha, ha, ha. Thomas tooted too. It was good to have his friend back. Percy's big mistake.
Yeah, from Track Stars.
All of us have, well, just you and me have track stars, Jake Martin. I guess let's find us explain that stuff here. Anyway. Okay. Yep, that's their whistle sound effects when they did it. Percy's big mistake because they wouldn't stop whistling for joy because Percy would be happy to do his favorite job all week. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if Jake Barton knows an impression. I'll let him go next, but if not, we'll just explain some stuff.
Okay, let's see. How
And
about this
and
one?
hopefully, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this. Let's have another look. The first ballerina dances, boy. The third ballerina dances, boy. The second, let's see, I mean dances, I meant to say that, not say. Anyways, the third ballerina dances, boy, hoy there.
Oh, that's a good Wiggles.
I
That's a
got it.
Wiggles. Okay, so Wiggles impression from.
I'm almost done. Let's see. The second ballerina dances. Boy, hoy there! The second ballerina dances is boy. Boy, hoy there! Boy, hoy there! Boy there! Boy, oi there! Boy, hoy there! Boy,
Oh
hoy there!
crap! This
Hoy
is
there! Hoy there! Hoy there! Hoy there! Hoy there! Hoy there! Hoy there!
this is making me.
Boy. Hoy there!
Oh my god! This is so hilarious.
Okay, can you guess?
Oh yes, it's from Wiggles. I think it's part of a Wiggles release on home media. If not, it's from an episode.
Probably the first. Yeah, it's probably a Wiggles DVD. The first one with Sam Morin, since Greg had to step down.
I think it's okay. It's the first Wiggles release with Sam, and it's the one where Greg had to step down. It's the first Wiggles DVD with Sam, and I'm pretty sure is this the DVD called Getting Strong?
That's right. Getting Strong. Wiggle and learn.
And apparently, I believe what happened about 5 years ago, apparently, they were going to a Bushfire concert, and at the very, very end, Greg apparently had a heart attack, and he was taken to the hospital.
Yeah,
I saw that. Poor Greg.
but at least he didn't die, which was good.
Thankfully, he didn't.
Yeah, the real Greg Page. I mean, I know you don't like the Wiggles show, Flick Returns, but have you met the actual actors themselves who played the Wiggles? Like the real life actors themselves, Greg Page or Jeff Fatt or Anthony Field. Have you? I don't know if you met the real.
No,
Okay.
I don't have any Wiggles home media. I do happen to have. Let's see.
Since you're getting, I'll explain something out here, guys. I'm probably gonna take a break from a stream next week, but next week on Friday the 13th, which is my birthday, June 13th, my birthday, I'm definitely gonna be doing a birthday stream at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start going back to doing streaming on the 20th
of June.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have something going on June the 6th, Flickle Return, so I'll probably join somebody else's stream on Friday, June the 6th, or...
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll basically, since I know you're going to wait till the 20th, we'll see what happens on June the 20th, because I know June 13th, that Friday, my birthday, I'll do my birthday stream, 6:30 p.m. with some people. Okay. Yeah, and I know you got that remembered for in the next couple weeks. 2 weeks, actually, Jake Barton. The next 2 weeks on June 13th, my birthday.
Yippee!
2 more weeks till my 27th birthday. I've got a couple days left of being 26. Then I'll be time to go to 7 years old. I'm still 26. I'll be 27 very soon. In about 14 more days. I should have put up saying how many more weeks left till my birthday. Well, even though I did doing birthday countdown posts for my birthday, I'll remember to say let's see, yeah. I'll just say for the 6th, well, I know what I'm saying, I'll do a birthday countdown. I'll try to include how many more weeks till my birthday. Not just days and months, basically / weeks. Well, basically when it reaches my birthday, with the even weeks, I'll say how many more weeks / days till my birthday. Actually, I know you've never done that before, Jake Barton. You don't have time to do a birthday countdown posts on your channel.
No, not me.
I do mine just to make my posts even more larger on my YouTube community post. just to make it semi-good, just to make it larger and more decorative, but sometimes, you know what I mean. But anyway, let's get on to another impression. Very well. It's okay, Lofty, we're ready for the doors now. Okay, Bob. But Bob, before you do that, isn't there something you want to say to the moms and dads and grandparents? Yeah, from the mini short Bob and the Sliding Doors, which is for some reason on PBS Kids Project Build It series airings, but it uses Bob's original voice actor, William Durfus, may he rest in peace.
Yeah, Greg Proops don't voice Bob until Bob's Big Plan.
Yeah, but and then the other later ones, Mark Silk did Bob the Builder instead of.
Yeah,
I
and
can't.
he's surprisingly from the UK, but he can do an American voice pretty well.
Yeah, and like this portion. Yeah, I was doing this Bob and the Sliding Doors intro, Jake Barn. Basically, when Wendy explains to Bob, is there something you want to say to the moms and dads and grandparents, yada yada, because their grandchildren know about what they want to do with their kids for safety when they're doing their tool stuff at home. And then, of course, like when Dizzy and Rolly are acting silly, and then basically like this is just, oh, Dizzy and Rolly, you're right, but that's not all we do. It isn't? When someone watches on TV building or fixing, yeah, everyone knows that portion. Yeah, they do a two-parter to that mini short. Yeah. Okay, but now let's do another impression from actual things. I don't think we need to do some fan-made stuff now. Flicklo returns. Now that Jake Barnes here, we'll just keep doing. We'll just do normal stuff from now on since Jake Barnes here.
Sure.
We'll just do normal stuff now that we've got an extra second additional bonus person here. But anyway, let's keep going on with more impressions. Now that I just explained something else. But anyway. Okay, this impression very well off the top of my head. Oh, this one's gonna give you a crack up, guys. Basically, where it goes, yeah, basically like this is so cranky that he swung his arm around, what? Oh, and dropped the pipes, onto the tracks instead of the trucks. Whoops, said Cranky meekly. You've blown the main now, matey, said Salty. The engines were trapped. You're gonna get into trouble, sang Bill and Ben.
No sleep for Cranky.
The Alec Baldwin dub I did from Salty's secret release. Even though the Michael Brandon version's okay, I like the Alec Baldwin dub of No Sleep for Cranky way better. It's way funnier than the Brandon version, because the way the accent occurs makes silly cues and it makes me laugh. Yeah, if you get Salty's Secret on VHS and DVD, Jake Martin, yeah, I'll guarantee you'll like the part from No Sleep for Cranky that makes me laugh a lot. Well, you're not going to get the VHS and DVD of Salty's Secret at the same time, no.
Yeah, I don't usually do that.
Get the Thomas Home Media product on the VHS and DVD at the same time. No, but I know I don't know what you're going to get with the VHS. Oh no, you told me what you're getting with the VHS of Salty's Secret. The DVD version of it, along with Firstly's Chocolate Crunch and James the Red Balloon, are with Dragon Tales Let's Start a Band. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, the DVD versions of Salty's Secret,
Yeah.
James the Red Balloon, and the DVD versions, but I'm not sure what you'll do with the VHS versions of Salty's Secret and James the Red Balloon and Chocolate Crunch. I think all those you'll have to get on VHS all separately from themselves, but you're getting all of them on DVD together with the Dragon Tales Sing-Along Let's Start a Band on DVD. If I can remember what you're going to get with the VHS of Salty's Secret. But you'll have to get the... Let's see. I want to... is there about the Builder release I think you're going to get with Salty's Secret on VHS?
Probably not. I'm
Okay, so
probably
no-
gonna get it with a Universal movie. E.T.
Okay,
the extraterrestrial.
Oh yeah, you told me the 2-disc DVD of E.T. the Extraterrestrial, but that's gonna be with the VHS of Salty Secret. Whereas for the VHSs of Percy's Chocolate Crunch and James the Balloon, I'm not quite sure.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, but now let me do this impression right now. Is open your eyes to what a dog's life can really be like.
Hmm.
I know what it is. I know what it is because I've done this before. It's from the original Lady and the Tramp from 1955.
Yeah. Can't believe
And the
it's going to, can't believe it's going to be turning 70 this upcoming month.
Yeah, on the same day of the contribution of the 17th year contribution death of George Carlin, the original Lady and the Tramp's going to be 7 years old.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll think of doing a stream for George Carlin's 17th year contribution. Maybe plus combine it with that. Who knows? Maybe maybe I'll think of that. But if not, I'll just leave it how it is and just do other things. Because like after this, I do my birthday stream on June 13th at 6:30. I'll probably just wait every month to do streams. Well, even though I'm glad we don't have to worry about that you-know-who YouTuber anymore, because I have great ideas for streams off the top of my head, I just like to do them just once a month, just to be really sure. Because even though I'm glad I don't have to worry about that you-know-who person anymore.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, and of course I'll do that impression, but from the same movie. Goodbye, and take this with you. Yep, it's from Lady and the Tramp again, but this time when Lady is so severe at Tramp to tell him to please say his goodbyes and take this with him.
Mm.
And I know you did the darling at the end of the first Lady and the Tramp Chick Barn when she says, "Oh no, not you."
Uh-huh. Oh,
I think
no,
it was
not you.
Yeah, when she didn't want that scamp, that newborn scamp, to come up with the baby. Or this, I did this really well off the top of my head because we scamp play ball.
Scamp's Adventure.
Yeah, when yes, Junior said we scamp play ball when Scamp was coming in to the house, all muddy with a muddy ball. Okay, or this portion, but from the same movie, says, "We're not in the mood to celebrate." Yeah, different impression from Scamp's Adventure, but it's from the same movie. From the same movie, but just a different scene. Oh, here's something. Oh, wait. Flicklover Returns is taking care of something right now, so I guess we'll just do this by ourselves.
I had to go find something real quick.
Okay, what were you trying to find?
I couldn't find the book for it, but I have a cartridge. It's called Learn, Dance, and Sing with the Wiggles. That's the only Wiggles product I own.
Oh, I'm surprised you have the cartridge, but you still don't have the book. Oh, you're trying to find that. Okay.
I do have the book somewhere. I think I might have misplaced it.
Well, if you can
not
always find
gone.
another book. I know, but if you did lose it, you can always find another book. You just need to find the book itself.
All right. But
Well,
first, before I do that, I will keep looking after the stream.
Okay, well, if you want to keep looking for your thing, if you want me, or if you just want to stay and we can keep on, because I was actually going to see if we could do this impression for this one, Flick Love Returns, or I don't know if all of us can do this, but we all take turns being these characters for this portion in Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon. Or like this, how about this one, Flick Love Returns, for the portion in Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon? How about this one? I just be Finn for all of it, and you can be Cassie and Quetzal.
Yeah.
I think we start after Finn does his ha 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 laugh, and then Cassie's careful Finn. It's just ha 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 ha.
Careful, Finn.
What?
Oh, Finn, are you okay?
What?
My castle! Finn, you wrecked it!
Finn didn't mean to wreck your castle, Cassie. It was an accident. I'm sure he's sorry. Oh!
I know you need to, but I worked so hard to make it!
Well, we can do something else for your project. See? Now it's a mountain. And as you know, mountains are very important in this story.
But it's supposed to be a castle.
Or this portion, but from the same episode. Oh, yeah. We could try this from the portion when Cassie comes up to her friends, really pissed off by the third strike, and she comes up very angry to her friends, saying, "Hey, I got all the way up to 20, but nobody saw." Or like we could do this one, but hopefully Jake Farm will do his added additional line, "Rubbish, Cassie, with James, you brought your little brother Finn to school and away." Basically, this one after. Well, but first, I don't know who's going to start with. Well, I think this front just Flick Love Returns can be Ord, and I'll be Cassie, Emmy, Cassie, Emmy, and Finn for all of this. There's this, "Hey, I got all the way up to 20, but nobody saw. You were all watching Finn."
Sorry,
Oh,
Cassie, but Finn.
Finn's ruined everything. He spoiled circle time and smashed my castle. I wish I'd never have brought him to school with me.
Rubbish,
It's okay,
Cassie.
Oh no,
You-
I didn't finish it.
Okay.
It's
sorry,
it's okay.
finish it.
It's okay. It's okay, Cassie. Little brothers can be a pain. I know it.
Rubbish, Cassie. You somehow brought your little brother Finn to school in a way.
And also, well, let's just do it other ways later. And I know this portion. I know this is going to be from this portion, from this Thomas movie, Jake Farm, basically where it goes, "Thomas the Tank Engine. I was surprised to see you here. I only came here to bring Gordon his safety valve, sir, but then I was too late. And then I asked Percy asked me if I could shunt in his place."
Oh,
Yeah, this is
it's
from
the
the great-
Great Race.
But this is at the end when they realize Sir Tom is all surprised to see Thomas here. Yes, he said his full name, but without shouting it. But well, yes, he said it sternly in the season 21 episode "Unscheduled Stops," which but yes, he was stern to him. But in this one, he was surprised when he said it in surprise. He says, "I was surprised to see you here." Okay, but now let's get back to that episode we were doing earlier. Let's see if this one. Okay, for this one, you can just be Quetzal for all this Flick Love Returns. When after he explains to Cassie, being jealous of your little brother doesn't mean you don't love him still, or
Being
Or-
jealous. Being
Yeah.
jealous of your brother doesn't mean you don't love him still.
I do love Finn, and I love Max. Uh-oh, Finn's hungry.
And
Or it's this fresh club berries. Finn's favorite. Or is this his favorite, you say? I can't get him to have even one.
yeah,
Oh, I forgot to tell Jake Varn to do his Percy's bust my buffers from Hero of the Rails. I'll try it again, Jake Varn, but after I do all of Finn's pouting noises, you'll do Percy's bust my buffers from Hero of the Rails. Basically, there's his favorite to say. I can't get him to have even one.
Bust my buffers!
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now, this... Okay,
Yeah.
okay, let's let Flickle returns. Yeah.
That was great. But you know, I was thinking after Percy says "bust my buffers," well, I could have Thomas say "cinders and ashes."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's he said cinders and ashes. What was that when Spencer whooshed past him in Hero of the Rails? Yeah, look like this one, Jake Varn. Let's see if some of us can do the engines phrases when they're all surprised when Spencer whooshed past them in Hero of the Rails. After, basically, I'll start with Tom. I don't know we should start with Thomas's fizzling fireboxes. What was that? And end off with Gordon's Rail Raider. Basically, I'll start off with Thomas's fizzling fireboxes. What was that? All over Sodor, Thomas's friends were buffeted and blasted on their tracks.
Bubbling boilers!
Bust my buffers!
Watch my paint work!
Trembling tracks! Who was that? Gosh!
Slow down, Speedy!
Oh!
Rail Raider!
Later, Thomas and his friends were at Knapford. They were very puzzled. He was big.
He was silver.
He was very, very fast.
All right.
Yeah. Or like this one when he teases the engines again, but they've had enough of him. Well, basically when he says, a little more puff and you might make it to the top by tea time.
All right.
Yeah, but, or like, I don't know who should we end it off with Michael Brandon saying James was so cross he couldn't puff at all. Or we start with Percy's bossy boiler. Or I'll just end it. Now that this one I ended off, ended off with Gordon's Rail Raider at thing at Jake Varn. This time I'll end it off with James's Michael Brandon explaining James was so cross at this he couldn't puff at all. How about this time you'll start with Percy's bossy boiler and basically as just a little more puff and you might make it to the top by tea time.
Bossy buffer. A boiler.
It's okay. Next, Spencer caught up with Gordon. I'll do Gordon's of the indignity. One. Well, basically, get out of my way, slowpoke. Ha! Ugh, the indignity. Then Spencer caught up with Toby. It looks like you're too old now to be really useful, Toby. Toby gasped. He was upset. He missed his green light. James and Edward were puffing cheerfully along. Spencer slowed. Well, okay. And I know Spencer says this quote, and I'll end it off with Michael Brandon's thing. Basically, it says, dear, oh dear, it takes 2 old engines to pull 1 freight car, does it? I'm pulling 5. And Spencer thundered away. James was so cross, he couldn't huff at all. That night, the engines could only talk about Spencer. He told Toby he was too old. Or yeah, that like Thomas Gordon Edward and James are explaining what Spencer will never be like them, but Gordon says he's taken over my express line. Just he told Toby he was too old. Well, wait, I think that's enough. You want to do something next, Flickr Returns? You can do your next thing.
All right. Let me see.
Hmm?
All right. I got one. Let's see.
Okay.
It's not nice to copy the way others speak. You hurt Salty's feelings.
We were just having fun, said Percy. We'll say sorry to him, said Thomas. Yeah, salty, stormy tale from season 7 of Thomas and Friends.
Yeah. And one of the rare episodes with Michael Brandon's narration and the original music intact.
Yeah.
On Thomas and the Jet Engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention it's the only Michael Brandon release to feature the classic series intro and end credits rather than the engine roll call.
Well, yeah, it makes sense because it uses the classic series intro. There's no
Yeah.
engine roll call. That's only if the season 8 intro is intact.
Yeah. But for Thomas and the Jet Engine, despite Michael Brandon being credited as the narrator, he is credited with Alec Baldwin. It uses the season 6 intro with Thomas going through a snowy track.
Oh, Jake Martin muted his screen. What were you saying, Flickr Returns? Hold on.
I said,
You go ahead and keep finishing the. Yeah, the Thomas puffing through the countryside in the snow in the winter, used for the season 6 intro.
yeah. And I think that's the only release with Michael Brandon credited to have the classic series intro.
Yeah, the season 6 intro, but I know you can also. Yeah, but I also do know this fact, Flickr Returns. I think. Okay, well, now I'll just go ahead and do this impression very well off the top of my head. Basically, it was, Emmy, are you playing ball in there?
Not anymore.
Yuck!
And then,
What? I think.
and then he says an additional line. You know what I want instead? A big yummy dragonberry cookie in Dragonland.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I think I know this impression very well off the top of my head. That I know very well. Yeah, this impression very well is this. Max, what are you doing? Drawing on a sock.
You're gonna be in big trouble.
Nuh-uh. Dad said I could use any of this old laundry for Four Little Pigs, which I've just on DVD. Not gonna get the VHS of Let's Be Friends.
Oh yeah.
Never.
I am not
Never.
getting
What's
But me
wrong,
on
Jake
the
Martin?
other- But me on the other hand, I might get Let's Be Friends, so don't mind me owning it. Anyway, sorry about that. My mother was
What was-
distracting me.
What did she? I don't know what she needed. Well, at least it's not.
She was looking for Layla, my kitty cat, so...
Oh, cute. I was going to say I would like to see. I don't mind that kitty cat showing up. It would be cool to because if what happens.
Well, she's not... Layla's not in my room. She's in the other room.
Oh,
So-
okay. Okay.
But I'm just gonna leave her alone for now.
That's what I do when my kitty cat needs to rest. That's what I did when I had a cute little kitty cat like you. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's keep going.
My-
Let's keep doing.
Yeah, my cat always wants to have a alone time, so...
Yeah. You're not the I also have cats too.
I want a kitty cat so bad. But anyway, let's keep. All right. Okay, but now this impression very, very well off the top of my head. Yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head. Where it goes. Yeah. This is going down. Next stop, bottom of the hill. Ha! Luke! Thomas! What are you doing? Rocky, lift me onto Owen's platform. I have to talk to Luke. Well, I don't know. Thomas? Please, Rocky. Okay, if you say so. But hold tight, Thomas. Thomas? What are you doing, Thomas? You're too heavy for my platform. I need you to pull me up, Owen. I need to talk to Luke. I know you can do it. You're strong. Try your hardest. Okay, Thomas. Going up. Next stop, the top of the hill. Yeah, another thing when I noticed that Luke was coming to Thomas, this is from Blue Mountain Mystery, but yes, I'll say this. When Luke was coming out, yelling out to Thomas, but I swear, when I do this part in Blue Mountain Mystery, Jake Barn, when I hear Luke's yelling out, calling out to Thomas, he's coming, he'll help him. Well, first before that happens is, watch out, Thomas! He's going to push you off now! Just like he did with that yellow engine. Everyone watched Luke. Thomas! Yeah, how was I not expecting that? And it's just, Thomas, don't worry. I'll pull you back to Owen. What? Trust me, I can do this. I'm your friend.
All right. Let me see. Sir Topham Hatt was crossed. Sir Topham Hatt was crossed with him. He used to be master of the railway.
Oh, it's Hero Helps Out, the last episode of season 13. I know that now, sir. I'm not master of the railway. I'm master of the model. I could put this right, sir. Or like this later in the portion of the episode, it says, Thomas, you must go to Knapford Station. Sir Topham Hatt will tell you what to do. I thought we weren't to bother Sir Topham Hatt. Yeah, from the episode is on the Line of Sodor DVD.
Yeah.
Which, yes, being Jake Barn, well, I have the Line of Sodor on DVD solo, but I'm actually going to get the 3 DVD copies of Steam Team Collection. Well, of course, get the Lionsgate North American copy like Jake Martin, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't care if it's a Canadian Alliance copy, because like I said, Canadian DVDs are Region 1.
Yeah. I don't think other region DVDs are capable of playing on DVD players from the United States.
No UK, no Australia, no.
Yeah, just like I ended up getting the Australian DVD of Whale of a Tale when I was supposed to get the American one.
Well, luckily it was the US one was from eBay. What?
Yeah. I'm glad
anyway.
I'm glad I still have the USA copy of Whale of a Tale, but the Australian one, I got rid of it, so gone now.
Yeah, anyway. Anyway, now on to another very good impression I know off the top of my head. Yeah, this portion, and I'll basically like this one where it goes, if I can find those footprints Thomas saw, maybe I can prove that there is a monster. But I do hope I can find the footprints and not the monster again. Percy stopped at the danger sign. He had trouble with going past danger signs before.
Tale of the Brave.
But this time when Percy he couldn't run away from Sodor from his problems, and he was not on the ship, and he realized he was going to the clay pits all along because he wanted to find those footprints that Thomas saw. He just begged for himself he would find just footprints and not run into another monster again. And like this portion when James pisses off Percy in this scene, Jake Barn, basically where it says, "Hello, scaredy engine." "Oh, I'm sorry, Percy. I shouldn't have said that. Well, to be fair, I was..." And basically says, "I'm braver than you'll ever think, James." That was before the landslide occurred, because can I tell you, the landslide used to give me the scares when I was 16 when I watched Tale of the Brave.
Ah,
Well, this was before the landslide accident occurred, but basically, Percy was pissed off at James for teasing him again, and then James said, "I'm sorry, Percy, I shouldn't have said that."
all right. I think it's one of the only times where Sir Topham Hatt actually says, "Percy, you have caused confusion and delay."
Yeah, during the portion when our least favorite part was coming up, because he told Percy he caused confusion and delay for not delivering the mail in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Well,
But-
yeah,
but
because
we're not going over past that part.
yeah, I'm surprised you did that, Sir Topham Hatt's Percy, you've caused confusion and delay. But I think we like the one where Percy is told off very kind of sternly, like not very stern to at Sir Topham Hatt at the end of being Percy, but basically when he told off Percy kind of in a fatherly way, says, "Percy, why did you want to be Gordon? You're perfect being Percy, and that's what I want you to be." Yeah, I think that which one of these Percy getting told off by Sir Topham Hatt in the CGI era, the being Percy one's not too bad. Or, yeah, I know this portion, Jake Barton, like, because when I know we hate this portion of the episode Fiery Flynn, but here's the episode from the first season 16 episode of Toss and Friends, but Sir Topham Hatt is still cross. Just, "Flynn, where have you been? This was an emergency. I came here as fast as I could, sir."
All right.
Might be an episode from Go Go Thomas.
Yes, Race to the Rescue, the very first episode of season 16.
All right. Let me see here. Thomas, this train is late.
And why are you
What?
pulling it?
Pulling it. Where's Edward?
Thomas didn't want to get Edward into trouble. He had to think of an excuse. But Edward took on the wrong sort of coal, sir.
The wrong sort of coal? What nonsense, Thomas. I'll find out what Edward has to say about this later.
Sir Topham Hatt was very cross. He gave Thomas another job to do. "Yes, sir," said Thomas. Gordon steamed proudly across the island. He found Edward having a rest. "What's all this about the wrong sort of coal?" said Gordon. "The wrong sort of coal?" puzzled Edward. Gordon told Edward all about Thomas and Sir Topham Hatt, and then later in the same episode says, "It's all my fault, sir," Edward puffed sadly. "I asked Thomas not to tell you that I couldn't work. I was afraid of going for scrap. I'm very sorry," said Edward. "I should have told you this morning."
You should always tell me if you have a problem. You are a hard-working and reliable engine. I will send you to the fitter's yard straight away.
Yeah, saving Edward on DVD cut. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yes, you watched Come Right the Rails on DVD for sure last week, J. Barn. If not, you're gonna watch it eventually.
Well, I'm probably gonna watch it later on tonight. I already watched this.
Yeah, and this one. Okay, at least Tales from the Tracks. At least you. I can't wait for this review. We'll see what the review is going to be about. And
Yeah, I decided to watch this on DVD because I had no choice, and I could not get it on VHS. I even found it on eBay, but it was expensive, like hundreds of dollars. What the
Oh.
heck? What are those bidders doing? Why are they listing those things that are like expensive and not cheaper? What the heck?
What? Why on earth are they doing that anyway? Yeah, it's because the DVD's like so easy to find, but anyway, okay, I think let me just do one quick impression of something else, but then I'm going to say for the last 10 minutes, guys, I'm going to do impressions from ending stuff. All right. Yeah, I'll just do this quick impression. That's not an ending. Then I'll do endings at 9:35. This impression very well off the top of my head. Well, Thomas, he said, I've heard all about it, and I'm very pleased with you. You're a really useful engine. James shall have some proper brakes and a new coat of paint, and you shall have a wrench line all to yourself. Oh, thank you, sir, said Thomas.
Thomas saves the day, or Thomas in the breakdown train. George Carlin dub on this one.
I think no, it's Ringo's I was doing from Thomas Gets Strict.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
It's okay. We've been going on first. It doesn't matter. It was an accident. So it's the same episode. It was just the way I was doing it was Ringo's. I forgot to mention that. It was my fault as well. So that makes us even. Okay, now let me do an impression that does involve endings, basically. They could be endings from movies and episodes, basically. Okay, this one is this. Okay. Yeah, very well. It says, Emmy Freeze! You got some jelly on your chin? You're out!
It's from a
So
Dragon Tales episode.
Yes, and it's from season 1. I'll give you hints from season 1.
Season 1.
It's the end of the A portion of the 4th episode of season 1. It has to deal with it ends with the words "you lose," but with an additional word at the start.
Tails, you lose.
Yes, we're at the very end, but this time when they're back home and Max laughs at Emmy saying she's got jelly on her chin, and he tells her she's out, but it's real. It was just there was no jelly on her chin. Anyway. Art. And this impression very well off the top of my head, but it's from an ending where it basically goes, when Thomas saw the statue, he was surprised. It's not of me at all, he cried. Thomas was very pleased. I'm very sorry that I made you all so cross, he puffed. I think this statue of us all is the best statue in the whole of Sodor. All the engines agreed.
Thomas and the statue from Toy Workshop and Engine Friends.
Yes, I know you're missing Engine Friends, Shapeworm, but I have both Toy Workshop and Engine Friends.
All right.
Okay, now on to another impression. All right. Okay. All right. Yep. This impression very well. This impression very well. This is Buzz Lightyear. You are not worried, are you? Me? No. It's a large box. It's. Are you? Now, Buzz. What could Andy possibly get that is worse than you?
Toy Story.
Yep, at the very end when they're celebrating Christmas at the new house, when Woody and Buzz are officially now best friends.
All right.
Okay, you can go next with the
one. All right. The villagers had a wonderful feast. You were very brave. Hey, take on the snow without a plow.
Thank you, Sir Thomas.
As you all know,
continued Sir Topham Hatt,
there are no spare snow plows, so you'll just have to do without yours for a while.
Oh, thank you, Sir Beam Thomas. Ha.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only snow.
Yeah, I know. It's only snow, which is on Thomas's Snowy Surprise, and this one.
Okay. Now I'll do another very good impression. I've got 6. Yes, I've got 6. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I'll think of another ending impressions for the last 6 minutes. So I'm going to stop at 9:45. Okay. Yeah, this impression from an ending portion, basically, where this one will go like this. Yeah, this one. Here we go. Oh, this of course it goes. Raw, 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 raw. What's all the commotion? We ha scam. Raw, raw, raw. Scam I love you.
Good
Great
job, boy.
Raw, raw, raw. Oh. Oh, no, yeah, that ending portion of Lay the Train to Skins Adventure, and you did Jim Deere's Good Job Boy.
All right. I'm going to do my very last impression.
Okay.
All right. You've had a trying day, Percy.
Yes, sir, said Percy from beneath the chocolate.
But you showed us all that usefulness does come before cleanliness. So, you shall have your washdown
Oh, sir.
and a new coat of paint.
Percy just beamed.
Hershey's chocolate crunch from this one.
Yeah. Of course. Yes, of course. Right?
All right.
Now,
It's been a
You're
pleasure being in the stream.
okay. All right. All right, Flickler returns. It'll just be me and Jake Barton for the remaining 4 or 3 minutes left.
All right.
Th-
Talk to you later.
I'll- Talk to you later. All right. It's just you and me, Jake Barton, and we've only got 4 minutes left. And I'm still going to do impressions, and they're still going to be from endings. I still praise you for doing an amazing job at Jim Deere's Good Job Boy. And I did Tramps Barking. I praise you for doing an amazing job at that. Great job. I'll see if I can do I'll just do the rest of it, and I'll do other random endings, and then I'll do the other stuff. Okay, well, I'll just do the ending from the portion from the same movie, but I'll just finish up the rest. Oh, Scamp. It's so good to have you back where you belong. Ew. You reek. You need a bath. Oh. But we'll worry about that later. Yeah, I was just finishing up the rest of them. Okay, now I'll finish it up with some things. This is I've got 3 minutes left now. I'll do another impression. Involves endings. All right. All right. And of course, this is. Oh, you must be the new number 1. I'm Thomas. Well, look after the branch line, Thomas, and wear that number with pride. Don't worry, Mr. Coffee Pot. I will. You can count on me. Ha, ha, ha. But I'm not Mr. Coffee Pot. My name is Glyn. Yeah, it's from The Adventure Begins at the end. Yes, when Thomas found this old coffee pot, he called him Mr. Coffee Pot, but the coffee pot engine says, I'm not Mr. Coffee Pot, my name's Glyn. All right. Okay, 1 or 2 more impressions to go. I've got 2 minutes left. All right. Okay. This impression very well off the top of my head. It's an ending. Yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head, where it basically goes. Yeah, that's like this was just Balko, whispered Bill. I'm sorry we were rude to you. And, huffed Ben, the new diesel was very friendly indeed. And you know what good friends say? Know what? They always say goodnight to each other. And so they did. But they still chatted about the diesel and its teething troubles all night long. Okay. Yep, it's from the Thomas Season 5 episode, Double Teething Troubles.
Yep,
At the end.
Cranky Bugs.
Yeah, okay. One last impression, Jake Barn. I've got 1 minute left to do it. And of course, I'll do it like this to end it off for this first part. The Guess the Voice Impression Stream Part 1 to end it off for this part 1. It basically goes like this. After a couple sayings like this, just have a great time. Ah. Ha ha. And so we've come to the happy end of our story, and it's time for all of us to go home. Just like Thomas. Ha ha. Yeah, I did Thomas's Magic Railroad whistle sound effect. The end of Thomas Magic Railroad, of course. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right. I guess that's it, Jake Martin. It's 9:45. I'll go ahead and let you go. And just remind you again, 2 more weeks till my birthday. The birthday stream for me at 6:30 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing. Yeah. All right. I'll let you go, Jake Barton. Thanks for being on this stream tonight. And hopefully, remember 2 weeks, my birthday stream at 6:30 p.m.
Okay, so I better put these away, and I'm gonna go watch this, and yeah. So I'll see you in your birthday stream next month.
Yep, in June 13th, in 2 weeks.
So see. Farewell and see you later. Beep beep.
See you later. Yeah. Peep indeed. All right, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this first Guess the Voice Impression stream part 1 2025 edition with friends. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this and stick around for more. Well, my birthday stream in 2 weeks on June 13th, 6:30 p.m., guys. Hopefully, you guys are looking forward to that. I'm really excited. Yep. Have a really useful time, everyone. And keep on your fishy stuff and also again, happy 22nd anniversary to Pixar's Finding Nemo. Yeah, hope because today's the day. Yeah, that day's today. And of course, like I said, have a really useful day, everyone. As always, and of course, keep on for the fish people out there. Keep on swimming. And this, of course, will be it. Have a great time, everyone. Have a really useful day. And, of course, well, like I said, have a chugga really useful day. And see you guys on my birthday stream in 2 weeks on June 13th at 6:30 p.m. That's it, everyone. Bye for now. And have a really useful day.